In episode 3 of the Hashira training arc, we saw Giyu and Tanjiro eating soba together. Oyakata-sama asked Tanjiro to find a way into Giyu's heart. But wait, why did he go to Tanjiro? Was it because he knew how to use the water-breathing technique? Or was it because he was Urokodaki-san's disciple? I guess that makes sense, but at this point he's having trouble getting along with the Hashiras. So why not ask Gyomei-san, Kocho-san, or Kanroji-san? It would seem like they're the better choice. Were they too busy? I don't think so. In episode 3, we see Sanemi and Obanai talking to each other, so I'm pretty sure they can make the time if they wanted to. Then I remembered something that happened in that one novel. Before all this, Oyakata-sama called a meeting with the Hashiras, hoping to make Giyu laugh. Long story short, this didn't really change Giyu in any way, but what did the Hashiras do to try and make him laugh? Well, let's take a look and we'll give each of them a score. After discussing how to make him laugh, Giyu showed up in front of the Hashiras. First, they challenged him to an arm wrestling competition. They were gonna let him win, hoping to break the ice with him. I thought he might say no, but he didn't. Same with Tanjiro. He didn't smile or anything, but he didn't say no either. Maybe these things reminded him of his days with Sabito. Playing with friends is fun, he knows that. At least that's what I think. Then, when Gyomei-san goes up against him, he destroys Giyu-san within seconds. Then, Tengen-san, Rengoku-san, and Sanemi, they all end up beating Giyu-san. This wasn't their plan. The thing is, Gyomei-san didn't know he was supposed to lose and went full out. Then the others, they followed suit. This happens all the time in group interviews. The first guy starts talking gibberish and it messes the others up. The Hashiras are so cute, I give them an 80. Pretty high? Maybe so. We never actually saw it, so this is just speculation, but maybe he arm wrestled Sabito too. And even if he didn't, playing a game together like this seemed like a good idea. And if they go easy on him and he notices that, it might not be fun for him anyways, so I'd say it was a good thing that they went all out. Good work, Gyomei-san. Now moving on to the next challenge, Kanroji-san. Her plan was to tickle him. Pretty straightforward, but she just ended up scaring Giyu. Then, Obanai. He snaps at Giyu for being rude. Maybe that's why things got so tense between them after that. But was Giyu-san at fault here? Obanai and Mitsuri, I give them a 70. Pretty high, right? Oyakata-sama wanted to make him laugh. I think she missed the point here, but maybe he just wanted them to play with him a bit. In that sense, I guess it worked great, just like the arm wrestling idea, but she scared Giyu, so I lowered the score by 10. But I bet he'll remember this for a long time. I guess a good memory and trauma are two sides of the same coin. Moving on to Rengoku-san, right off the bat he starts asking where his glasses are, but he's wearing them on his head, of course. But Giyu-san, he just tells him and doesn't laugh at all. By the way, Rengoku-san doesn't need glasses to see, so he got them just for this. I give him a 90. You might think that's too high, but Oyakata-sama wanted to make him laugh. The arm wrestling and the tickling, they kinda missed the point. But Rengoku-san, he tried to do something genuinely funny to make him laugh. The joke might have been a bit too simple for our taste, but maybe it was pretty funny back in the Taisho era. Or maybe it was too advanced for the people back in those times, and that's why he didn't laugh. Either way, I give him 90 for the effort. Well done. Lastly, Kocho-san and Sanemi. Kocho-san came up with the idea, and Sanemi asks Giyu if he wants to go eat some salmon radish with him. But Giyu just says no. Maybe he wasn't hungry at the time, or maybe he realized something was going on. I don't blame him, and I give them a 100 for this. Letting him win on purpose, forcing him to laugh, saying a joke to make him laugh, these are all good, but Kocho-san and Sanemi, they tried to show him a good time enjoying a nice meal together, just like Giyu and Sabito in episode 2. I felt like this is what Oyakata-sama had in mind, so I gave them the highest score. And Sanemi did a good job gathering the courage to talk to him. If he was hungry, maybe he would have said yes. Either way, great job to both of them. This story is really funny, so if you're interested, check out the novel The One-Winged Butterfly. The novel is really interesting, by the way. You get to read about all kinds of things you didn't see in the original series. I couldn't stop reading it. Sorry, I got off topic. Next, let's evaluate Oyakata-sama's actions. From this episode, we learned that Oyakata-sama didn't ask Tanjiro right away. He first went to the Hashiras to try and do something about it. And this scene here, it may seem comical, but for the Demon Slayer Corps, it was a very risky move. During this time, the demons were still causing havoc out there, which means the Hashiras had a lot on their plate. Regardless, he called everyone in for a meeting. Why? I think it had something to do with Demon Slayer Corps' history. Maybe he knew that when one person gets singled out, it makes it difficult for them to take out Muzan, especially for the Hashiras, who are the leading force of the Demon Slayer Corps. They might have been busy, but maybe he thought it was more important to form a strong bond between the Hashiras. When they come face to face with the enemy, the one they must take out at all costs, if they don't trust each other, how can they fight together effectively? Maybe he gave them this mission to bring them all together, not just Giyu-san, but all of them. He did it because he cares about Giyu, that's for sure, but maybe it was also a strategic move. And if it wasn't for this, Tanjiro probably couldn't get Giyu to open up to him. The time he spent with the Hashiras, I'm pretty sure Giyu enjoyed it, even though the Hashiras couldn't make them laugh. They were getting close. Then Tanjiro came by and finished the job, so to speak, so even though it seems kind of funny at first, it was all part of the plan. Oyakata-sama's score? It's not for me to judge him, let's just say he did a marvelous job. That's it for today. See you in the next video. That's all for now. For more Demon Slayer theories, please like and subscribe for more videos. See you soon.